Says. It's history versus progress. Supporters of a Gullah cemetery on Hilton Head Island are fighting developers, and the issue could be decided in court. News 3's Andrew Davis is in the Lowcountry newsroom to explain.
Well, Tailbird or Tailbird Cemetery, as it's known to many, is only 1.6 acres around, but inside that small space, it holds hundreds of years of Gullah history and residents. But it's the families of those people and nearby homeowners who say their history is being buried by the construction of a new set of townhomes.
They have been able to record about 300 gravestones, and the earliest gravestone we have here is 1870 that we can read, but we think it's much older.
That's why Tailbird or Tailbird Cemetery is so revered in the Gullah community, but it's also a great spot inside Hilton Head Plantation for developers who are building townhomes right next door.
The plan is to build 12 townhomes in the subdivision, 7 of which would border the cemetery. They will be built on the property. In fact, some of the property lines that are being established actually extend into the traditional cemetery.
And the plans show only a 14-foot across road that ends at the front of the property, which means getting to the back to visit a loved one for a burial, which go on even today, would be difficult, if not impossible.
We believe we can prove that the developer used deceptive means to misrepresent the amount of access the church was actually going to have. What the developer recorded was a shorter and less accessible easement access that only connects the street to the far end of the cemetery, and is not something that the church ever agreed to.
That's why Charles Curl, along with the Mount Calvary Missionary Baptist Church and the property owners of Grandview next door, have filed a lawsuit against the developers and the town of Hilton Head, looking to change the plans and give new life to this piece of island history.
After waiting over 3 months from the town refused to honor our complaint, rejected the complaint on procedural basis, not on substantive basis, did no investigation at all of the claims that we were making, and essentially just turned a blind eye.
Now, the group hopes to be in court as soon as next week, asking for that temporary restraining order halting construction. The town says it was just recently made aware of the lawsuit, plans to brief town council on the issue in the near future. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3, on your side.